Yeah, it's morning. About to walk my punk ass to work. Well, as we all can see, beautiful people, as we all can see, this is real. It puts a smile on my face because it's so crazy. It's really a shake my damn head moment, but as we can see, like theists, Christians, apologists, the Islam, the Israelites, yeah, just theists in general, they don't even have an argument anymore. Like they really don't like. It's not even a challenge to watch something that they say that now they just trying to tell you your life. They're trying to tell you their life story. They're like, oh well, um, I kind of spied with the Google algorithm and I heard this and I heard that, so let me just do that. I had people like, and I'm just being real right now. You know, there's no knock to what certain people do, but I remember this is like maybe a year or two ago. Now this is real. Me and my wife, we making love, right? So we playing all type of music, old school music, new school music. So we played New Edition. New Edition, right? Can You Stand the Rain? And there was one chick in particular, I never fucked her, never did nothing with her, but she should always spy and watch me. So, when it was done and said, I look at my feed, the woman is talking and she's like, oh yeah, it's one song I used to like, Can You Stand the Rain? And my New Edition, and I'm like, well, me and my wife like it too. We make love to it. See, and that's just the thing about, people, right? Okay, they know how I skip around and say things. I had a rhyme when I said, be able to rock, and I said, just ask my 18, the 18. And we have another dude, so I'm like, oh yeah, the 18, and this and that, and I don't want to say my age, and I'm like, they kill me with the I don't want to say my age thing. Who cares? Why, like Christians have something with the I don't want to say my age. And this and that. Why don't you want to say your age? Nobody asks about your age. That's the point. See, the thing about it is, nowadays, they so like lost that they're so lost that they don't even know what to talk about. And it's far from a God. And that's the thing that be, killing me. That's what they say anything. Right. And now we're like, okay, now I got another challenge for y'all. If you can't prove a God, then prove Satan. Because you keep saying, oh, this familiar spirit this, familiar spirit that, and this and that, and this and that and that and this and this. No, that's just familiar characteristics. Shit. That's like if I know somebody got a certain weakness and I go pray on their weakness, that's not a familiar spirit. I saw somebody pray on their weakness and I went and did it. It's a familiar characteristic, it's a familiar scene, it's a familiar action. It's not a familiar spirit. You don't have to be dead, or you don't have to be dead to know somebody's weakness or to know their strength. You don't have to be dead. Then you can spy on them, and then you can know their strength. You spy on somebody and say, like I said, you this and you that, and that's easy. See, so like I said, just basically, they're like, I guess, running out of tactics. See, because I guess their God didn't give them the proper tactics to do what they have to do. So now they got to say, oh, well, Super Friends. And you're like, okay, Super Friends and what? What does that have to do with anything? So the Super Friends was a cartoon show that came on. And, again, it was a cartoon show that came on and you saw the Super Friends. So there's no Super Friends, there's no spiritual Super Friends. And again, where are they then? So that's just the point. So, and they keep, the Christian thing and the project, it became just gossip. Basically, a gossip column that they're a bunch of lonely people, a bunch of miserable people. That if you say something that sounds correct, they say, we're just alike. Yeah, okay, well, when y'all Christians and apologetics say something correct, do we say, you're an atheist? No, that's just the point. So that right there is the difference. So when you try to compare apologetics and Christians and atheists, and say atheists don't have no brain. Atheists is not inviting you to everything that you say correct and say, you're an atheist. We just say we either agree with you or disagree, or we agree with you on something, and that's it. Get your act together, like, you know what I mean? Right. And again, this don't have nothing to do with God. Just like y'all don't want to, I'm afraid to say my age, I'm afraid to say this and this and that. Just keep it real, like the saying go. Peace.